We'll find out in a moment.
Will we?
Live, recorded moments earlier.
Hartford was a dead crowd tonight.
They were off and on.
By the way, Real Honesty with Jonn, Ritland, and
The Dominator.
a Raw Superstar Shakeup, Hartford, Connecticut. Yeah, you weren't very connected with the Raw Superstars tonight. You really were. There were times where they popped pretty good. I know it's Connecticut.
I'm Connecticutty.
There we go. Kirk Angel came out. Good old Kirk Angel.
Yep.
With his great English.
Yes.
Was introducing people and like, oh, yay, we're gonna, it's like we got the Superstar Shakeup going on, and the first one we introduce is Gender.
Oh, yeah.
Vince retired.
The man with all the charisma of a glass vase and a cement mixer.
I mean, look, to anybody that thinks gender's improving, you can only go up from the very bottom.
Yeah, he started from the bottom, now he's...
I mean, it just, seriously, it's
and
like...
the crowd goes mild.
I mean, boy, they booed him. They should have thrown shit at him. I mean, I'm sorry.
I would rather not people get banned from the arena.
This is true. Do it with Luger. I don't know where you would find Luger to throw shit at his house. Anyway, I hate the show already. I mean, I didn't actually hate the show in the end, but
it got a little bit better.
It did. Vince needs to retire immediately. Vince, you don't have an eye for talent anymore, you stupid senile old man. But Jeff Hardy came out to face Gender. Impromptu U.S. title match.
And surprisingly, Jeff Hardy wins.
Yes.
Somebody who, can also do the moves and do charisma and the things.
Not 2011 Jeff Hardy. Thankfully, he's past that.
Yes. I mean, technically, and chronologically, yes.
Gender, of course, it's appropriate that Gender's tights were shit brown, given that's how his promo ability and, wrestling ability
I'm always against flesh-colored undies, but, whatever.
with Gender, right? Here's the thing about Jeff. I think it's pretty obvious Jeff's going to go to SmackDown.
Yes.
Now, it's okay. Just, here's the thing. Make sure you give him a decent run with the U.S. title and you show that he's reliable. And I know that the last time he was in WWE as a single star, this was before he got clean, and I'm glad he's clean. But you need to make sure the guy's actually reliable, because he just did have a DWI recently. Or DUI recently, or whatever it was.
He got a dwee!
You need to make sure that he's actually reliable.
And doesn't get another dwee!
You don't have to get Sting to face down with him again if he screws up. Oh god, that match. But
I can't believe you got another dwee!
But Jeff being Gender was fine. I love the fact that the few Gender fans that I interact with on Twitter were all upset. That made me happy.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but you're stupid. Actually, you're not. You're not. We can all cheer and love who we want.
Your praise is ill-conceived and not towards the correct person.
Yes,
Everyone's entitled to their opinion, even when they're wrong.
Yes, and much like some children, especially, those who grew up and voted for Trump, you were ill-conceived. Bruce Pritchard's show is on the network. I know what I'm not going to see, because Bruce Pritchard's a fucking idiot.
Don't you love it, brother?
No. God, I wish that guy would have choked on his goddamn tie, is what I wish. Well, at least we're getting Gender and Jeff in Saudi Arabia, or maybe Backlash. They kept changing their mind on it.
Yes.
But we might get No Way Jose versus Gender.
No Way Jose!
Man, I like No Way Jose. I hope he doesn't job to Gender. He's going to job to Gender. He shouldn't.
I can only say one thing. A man whose name begins with J shall win.
Bold prediction. That is the kind of great analysis you come for on this show.
Behold!
Yes. Or then again, you could come for whatever on this show. You could come for whatever you want, honestly. Just don't go through my Google history. Sasha and Bayley. I mean, you want to know more? Because I can say more.
Yeah, you can.
It's probably better that I don't.
I know.
Yeah. Sasha.
True show, though.
Yes. True, but there's you here. We have to maintain the balance. Sasha and Bayley.
I mean, yeah, I'm heavy, you're light. Works together.
Wasn't exactly where I was going with it. I was going maybe with a dark and light thing is what it
I see how it is.
Actually, light humor and dark humor is what I was going with, but alright. We never... The one thing I never do is make racially insensitive jokes on my show. Never. Ever. Lightning has not struck me, so thankfully I'm telling the
I
truth.
mean, you are inside.
This is true.
And I have a lot to explain to my property owners. Wrath of God?
Sasha versus Bayley happened, and it was this is how you're gonna blow off the feud, potentially?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think Bayley's gonna go to SmackDown.
Yes.
She should.
Sasha will also go to SmackDown.
It's gonna leave, like, no women on Raw.
Yeah!
But, well, I mean, I'd say Bayley on SmackDown.
It's not like they didn't replace the 2 with 3 more, though.
True. Well, that's a good point. We'll go with that. The Riot Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you had Sarah Logan do stuff, Ruby did stuff, and Liv tried. Liv, bless your stupid blonde little heart.
And what is Liv doing? Her best.
I'm helping. Yes.
That being said, though, it does take a lot to step into a WWE ring.
It does.
However, it takes not a lot to step into a WWE ring.
Kurt Angle is showing proof of that. Let's just be honest. The Riot Squad on there, it's obvious Absolution is going to SmackDown.
Yeah, of course, because Paige is there.
Yes. And Paige is still rubbing off on Sonya Deville. I'm letting go of some jokes. I'm not letting go of that one.
Because it's funny.
It is.
And it's also not completely tasteless, which is surprising.
You're trying to make me make this more tasteless, aren't you?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I will. I do want to say one thing, though, about the Greatest Royal Rumble or whatever. For the Saudi Arabia government, since you won't allow the women to wrestle there, you don't deserve this show. And I'm sorry to the citizens that are actually cool people there. I'm sorry. You don't deserve this goddamn show.
There's plenty of fine people on both sides.
Fine people on both sides. But seriously, you guys don't deserve this show.
Global politics is not my forte, so I will,
Yeah, but that's all I'm saying. It's just
say my piece.
Just give
My piece.
Yes. I knew an Iraqi woman that spread her Middle East piece all over the place. She passed a gun around. Did you think I was going to be dirty?
Oh, you're watching that kind of.
Yes.
She was spreading her gun around.
It's an actual gun. Do you want to know more, Chris?
No, would you like to? I don't think you quite got my joke.
I did get what your joke was. But then you had Rhino and Slater with the ass graphics. The ass graphics have made their way to Raw.
I mean, they've been there.
True, but they made their way even more prominently now.
I think I only saw them like twice.
But still, they don't need to be there at all. Yes.
Yeah, butts.
It's one of your finest. Then we had AOP versus Slater and Rhino, and I mean, Slater and Rhino actually got some offense in on whichever AOP member that was.
And hey, I don't think we saw the Super Collider, did we?
No, we did not. The
dumbest fucking tag team move I have ever seen.
Really dumb tag team move, I mean. Except maybe when the Heartthrobs and the Dicks, tried their double team move. No, seriously, those are their actual days. Heartthrob. They needed a team together, had to be the Dick Throbs. That's what it needed to be.
God damn.
Right, but AOP wins easily. Duh. I don't know which one got the pin. I don't really care. Miz TV, Zayn and Owens are on Raw. Hooray!
Oh God, that was because
They
Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle came out and he's like, well, "Hold on a moment, you guys aren't hired back in." And Sami Zayn's like, well, I've got this letter here.
This email from Stephanie. And then he puts on glasses, looking like a granddad. Granddad!
Oh, goddamn.
Yes. But it was great that they were having so much fun.
Yeah.
They were having so much fun, but then Kurt Angle announces that somebody is going to SmackDown. Mm-hmm. And it is The Miz.
And only The Miz.
We are getting The Miz versus Daniel Bryan either at Backlash or they nurse this thing, gross, for a while and we get it at SummerSlam.
I'm predicting it's going to be at Backlash because of the aptly named pay-per-view title.
That's a good point. Should be fun stuff though. It was a good segment. Owens and Zayn were having so much fun. God, they were having so much fun. And they get to be on the same show together. There's a 10-man tag later tonight. We'll find that out. We'll find out later.
Who the 10th man will be?
It was not Ty Dillinger.
Unless you've seen the title card, then you could probably take a guess.
I mean, you could.
You should see the title card.
Yes. Bray and Matt, took turns blowing on Bray's lantern. Something that JoJo wishes she could do. JoJo likes, by the way, when Bray does the spoopy spider walk. With the flesh apron hanging around. I'm just going to keep going with this until... I don't know, Chris. How good am I at digging holes?
Other than the one you're digging yourself into.
Yes.
Quite good.
Yes, we had the Revival versus the Woken Warrior Wyatts, I guess? I don't know what you call them.
The Wascally Woken Warrior Wyatts.
That has to be it. That has to be it now.
With nothing but suffering succotash, son.
The Woken Wyatts clearly win. I'm
those Wascally Woken Wyatts. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
We must be very careful not to fud the numbers here. But this has to be Matt's last run because he can't really go in the ring anymore. I mean, he can't.
Otherwise, he'll start getting his last runs.
White pants. His ass will be broken.
Blunderful!
So, dual brand pay-per-view ad. I want to know who came up with that thing. I want you to fire them. I want you to fire their children. I want you to fire their wives. I want you to fire everybody related to them, even if they're not employed. Fire them from whatever job they're working. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, John's not a big fan of rap. You could call him John Cornette.
Or the whole rap is crap thing that the West Texas rednecks did. And Texas rednecks, because I can talk.
Country and rap is a lot like paper. It always loses to rock.
Rock, scissors, paper. The whole meme of a race to which mountain. Name something you can beat the rock. Paper. He looks back.
I'm sorry, when you said rock, scissors, paper, that sounds like a porn parody.
How... You looked at my search history again, didn't you? You learn never to do that. Okay.
It required a lot of brain bleach.
Well, bleach. No.
Alright.
The whole dual brand thing was crap.
Tangents aside.
Yes, Breezango on Raw. Nice. They gave tickets to Cesaro and Sheamus. Or Sheamus and Cesaro. Ronda and Natty. Natty's on Raw. That's good.
Yeah.
Did she bring two paws with her? If you know anything about that, yes. It's a weird cat that she has. Mickey versus Ember. Nia on commentary. Alexa was not. Alexa says that Nia's a bully. You're a bully.
You're a meanie. You're a big meanie face.
Big mean face. Mickey with the best selling of the Eclipse. I mean, good God. That was insane. It almost like she got hit by a train that made an impact. Anyway. Ziggler.
Piggly Wiggly Ziggly.
Hashtag.
Piggly Wiggly Ziggly.
He is here to show the Raw world, and probably running back to Nikki Bella right now.
And then, well, first.
Yes, but you have like Titus Worldwide coming out.
Yeah.
Dana was also there, offering him a business card. You don't want to know where Titus pulled that business card from.
But then suddenly, Drew McIntyre shows up.
Yes, you had an 80s metal cosplayer and a Scottish giant beat up two African American guys while a white woman watched.
And only one of them was in a musical band gimmick.
Dana. It was Dana, wasn't it?
Probably.
Oh, okay, there we go. Well, I mean, she's strummed a lot of instruments. No, you're right, though.
There's got to be an angle at some point where Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, and Jinder Mahal are standing in a ring, and they're like, we've changed.
Yeah, oh god, I mean, it's got to be. And poor Slater. I think Slater's in about the same goddamn spot he's been in.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff, though. I'm excited
Remember
to
when
see...
he was part of the Nexus?
Oh, god, right. Part of the
John
Nexus.
Cena called him the Wendy's girl?
I mean, he was. Though, Drew and Ziggler as a team, this is probably the best thing they could do with Ziggler, meaning not have him have much more mic time.
Yes.
Let Drew and be a heel, because I think Drew's needed to be a heel. I don't think he was getting that over as a babyface in NXT. Yes, he got some good reactions, but his championship run, I mean, granted, it was only 3 months. Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
He tried.
But I believe they ended it with like a zigzag Claymore.
Yes. What?
Claymore? Scottish Claymore.
Oh. So you know more about Scotland than I do.
I know.
Clearly. I mean, you would have to. Then we had Reigns. It's cool to see Drew back. We had Reigns come out and bitch and moan and bitch and moan. Don't you fucking dare give... You know what? Don't have Lesnar retain at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Make the fangirls cry. Cry like the bitches they are.
But whilst the Samoan Joe was talking and getting booed over, Suddenly, the music hits, and we get Samoa Joe.
Who, man, he just ripped Reigns to shreds and kept teasing. I'm not going to fight you now. He kept teasing Roman. Gross.
Especially after that earlier comment of Roman coming out.
The big dog.
The big dog.
This will be a nice feud. Just don't have Reigns win. I have Lesnar hold the title till SummerSlam and have him drop it to Lashley. Seriously. Just have him do it.
Yeah.
Have him do it because Lashley deserves it more than Reigns. I don't care. I'm done with the Reigns experiment. Pull the plug on it. Seriously.
It seems like WWE is as well, but when you've already got him as a top guy, you do have to keep him up there.
He doesn't deserve the title. But he's going to get the title.
Probably.
He shouldn't. We'll see
when somebody else takes it from Bork.
Yes. We will. I will actually be doing a review of the Saudi Arabia show. You will not because you will not. You will.
I have to work.
Yeah. I mean, I actually have to work that night. But anyway, Mike Kanellis is on Raw. Done in a WWE.com exclusive. Cool. Okay. Wish the best for him. He's going to be jobbed out. Corbin, his forehead is now raw. Seriously, Corbin, just come on, man. Just let it go. Let it go. I don't know what he's.
Please don't go into Frozen.
Oh, that wasn't what I was doing, actually.
Good.
Right.
I would have to throw you out the nearest window, which is behind the camera.
That would be enough. It'd be like 3D. It would hurt a lot.
Yeah, it would be like 3D. I'd need a table, but it would be a lot like 3D.
But seriously, Corbin on Raw, great. Natty versus Mandy the Mannequin. Mandykin. That's what she is now.
Mandy Quinn.
Yes. Of course, Natty wins. Because Mandy always loses.
Sonya ambushes Natty.
And then Ronda
does her best Santino Marella strut down to the ring.
And then faces off with Sonya.
Mm-hmm.
Sonya tries, and Ronda beats her. Pretty handily.
Punch to the gut and then throwing her to the ground.
I mean, Paige, you didn't rub off on Sonya enough. You need to, help her fight better. Again, not letting that joke go. That was cool, though.
Yeah.
Have Ronda and Natty team up. You're probably going to get Ronda versus Natty at a pay-per-view coming up soon. But whatever. The Fashion Popo versus the Bar. The Fashion Popo won. They won.
Yes, they beat the Bar, which is great, but also weird, but also good.
Yes. The Fashion Mr. Popo. Cool. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Whatever.
Probably not.
Yes. Elias, hitting on Renee, a married woman. Elias, if there's one thing I know, it's that you never hit on a married woman. I have had no experience, though, with that beyond this statement. None.
Excuse me.
What?
I'm allergic to bullshit.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, it's only been about 6 or 7 married women. I am not a good guy.
He tries. He fails, but
yes,
he tries.
that's true. Then we had a 10-man tag. Miz, The Miz, Taraj, Zayn, and Owens versus Braun, Balor, Rollins,
Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Roode.
Yes, you have two Roodes. You have two Bobbies who made an impact. And Lashley's headband is ridiculous.
I mean,
it's covering up his eyebrows, which is because of an illness, condition, or whatever.
Aphasia?
Yes. The alpaca plasia. That's what it is.
I'll pack a bag.
I'll pack.
Send you to medical school yet, Twit.
Don't think medical school will help me. Not especially for the way I inject the med students with. So anyway, good 10-man tag. Good stuff, right? Yes, exactly. Good 10-man tag. Of course, near the end, the Miz Taraj jumps down. Will not be tagged in by Miz.
So long, farewell, Aveda and goodbye.
And then
they left.
Yes, they did leave. And then Braun basically destroys Miz.
Yep.
That's why he sent Miz off to SmackDown, where he's going to get his head kicked in by Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
And they're going to have Miz win at Backlash.
Yep.
Because that's how you troll everybody.
Yep.
But Corey at one point, during the thing where Balor makes his entrance, said, Bullet Club is for everyone.
Whoops.
And as Cody says, Bullet Club is fine, Bullet Club is mine. Cody was on the phone with Corey saying, why did you steal my hair?
I mean, one has pudding on his head, the other is Cody Rhodes.
Bad time to make a Jello pudding pop joke. So anyway, B.
Bees!
I should have known that I was doing that, considering you were making Dr. B's puns the whole damn show. Well, not the whole show, but like the last hour. B for me, because it was messy, but Raw may actually be able to refresh a lot of these people that were from the scrap heap on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And maybe SmackDown will get some from the Raw, trash heap. Well, no, and actually rebrand them and help them.
Yeah.
Don't have too many NXT calls. Have one. Have Almas come up tomorrow.
On 205 Live.
Oh, God. He will.
Yeah, he will.
That's sad.
You know it.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't. He will, but he shouldn't. B for you? I don't know what you put. Yeah, B. Okay. Anyway.
Beezus!
Jesus Christ. So, agree, disagree with what we said. Like, share, comment, subscribe. How would you rate the Raw Superstar Shakeup, by the way? You rate an A? You rate a B?
I think they've made a good decision on it. I just don't know if a grade is adequate.
True. I think a B for right now for this show overall. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter links, thumbnail from that guy.
Hey.
In the description. Spam Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland and
the Derbinator.
We'll be back for SmackDown tomorrow with more B puns.
Dr. B.